Don't even play with me. Get the... Oh my God, I got a KO from the top. Oh, what a hit! Yeah, we're on a little bit early tonight. Normally we don't start till about 5 to 6 Mountain. Sorry, I'm in the Mountain time zone. I'm trying to get into the habit of doing a few topical YouTube videos before we get going here, like to record them as we go along. And I got one wrestling related, one not, that I was going to talk about here today. Sort of. We got a pre-show going on here. So it is Royal Rumble week, so I do want to get into a little bit of a chat about wrestling and in general. A couple things in particular. Hey, Zodiac, I thought you had a recording tonight. Oh, you might have it later. That's right. Who's ready to rumble? I'm looking forward to it. Mike Chat's wrestling. No, well, it's a little bit different. I want this to be more of a... Well, hey, you know what? Things can be a lot worse. But no, I'm trying to get like specific YouTube videos put together here, and just want to talk about a couple things that I'm really looking forward to, and a couple things I see, a couple things that I wonder about, and one little commentary about wrestling here from this past week that once we get into it, you'll understand completely what I'm talking about, especially when you're older here. But you know what? We got 28 minutes. Let's make sure we can get this in, and then we can get into our AEW Dynamite sidecast. You can notice the Dynamite stuff's taken away. I'm a little bigger than usual. But let's get into the meat and potatoes of this, because I'm really looking forward to a couple things here. All right. So first of all, if you're watching this on YouTube, welcome. Thank you for checking things out. I'm trying to get a few more of these in as we get different things coming down. But what we're talking about here today, 2K dropped some pretty decent videos coming up. Talking about their two latest games releasing. One that I'm very, very excited about, and one that could be in the middle here. You know what? I could sit here and chat about all this. Let's get over to the screen so I can show you what the heck I'm talking about here. There's two games in particular I want to look at here. First one is 2K25 golf version. They're back. They've improved a bunch of things that I've seen before here. Don't worry, we're going to get to the other 2K one in just a moment here, but I wanted to talk about this one first to just show you a little bit about what's been going on here and some of the improvements that I think are going to make this game worthwhile here. Of course, create a 2K account never fails. They got their 3 versions just like WWE has. Got your extra bonus for signing it. Once you guys get a chance to listen to this, just watch his preview trailers is coming up here. It actually is pretty cool. So yeah, this is coming out in just a couple weeks here, via all the major platforms, of course, and I hope that they make a few improvements on what they did last year. So we'll sneak in here to the features on it, because unfortunately they aren't able to get the Masters, but they do have the other 3 majors as part of their big do here. So the U.S. Open, the British Open, and the PGA Championship. Once again, like I said, the Masters is a part of EA Golf. The realism, well, let's just face it, the Evo swing, if you're willing to do the swing with the right thumbstick, you could actually have I personally do the 3-click approach still. This is the one I'm really excited about. My player and my career is the fact that they are giving you more opportunities to branch out, and it's not just literally a it used to be just a linear experience. You just play. Maybe click something to try and get an advantage at. They're giving you a training school. They're giving you training camps. They're giving you these post conferences, just like in Madden and college football, where the coach has to open up his mouth and say something stupid. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. You get to upgrade your equipment the same way. And the seasons, of course, well, seasons are just a way to suck your money. Tee up with friends. Play this tournament, win this tournament, play this tournament. My career absolutely did suck. It's no different than what they've done in the WNBA version of 2K. For your My Player, you literally just click different things unless you go into an open practice against somebody. It was horrible. The fact you get to design your own course and everything, I think it's going to be a good deal here. If you get a chance to check it out. Based on a couple things that have come down, I don't know if I'm going to get the opportunity to pick this up right away, but I am looking forward to playing it. And I was always a fan of 2k23. I still have that. It's one of the games that to sit back, relax, and play. That's one of those that I do here. And then, of course, let's get to the other one here. Because this one here, I'm looking forward to it. But at the same time, I just saw something that just makes you question what we're going to, for a lot of people here. So, of course, it is WWE 2k25. They did announce it on Raw earlier this week. Pre-orders are available now, coming out March 14th. You get it March 7th if you buy it digitally for a preset, one of the other packs.
The table, the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Acknowledge me. Can never deny me. I'm still alive. No one in over 35.
So one thing they have said in this, since we don't really listen to Michael Cole that much, during the showcase mode, which we'll talk about here in a second, they've actually eliminated the in-match cut-ins.
This is my ring, my WWE.
Who can stop the head of the table? Roman Reigns, what could this possibly mean for the bloodline?
Consequences need change.
So as I've said during this sidecast multiple times, they are going to be going through the history of the bloodline. It will focus mainly on the current, but there will be past as well.
Rising from the ashes.
Holy hell! Roman Reigns has returned!
The tribal chief runs WWE.
I feel alive.
Jumping off the barricade.
Built to survive. I'm still right.
One of the all-time greats in sports entertainment history.
I feel so alive. I'm still right.
And the island of relevancy is here. As long as you have the upper package, PS5 or Xbox X. In pre-order, you get the wide 6. And they're just showing all the details here. So, you got your 3 editions. And I know PJC has a comment about it. I'll get to it when where we're wrapping up the video here. The standard edition is $90 Canadian. The Deadman edition, I believe, is $120. And the Bloodline edition, $173. Unfortunately, I'm going to be part of the problem. And yeah, just it's rough. And let's go into the features because I'm looking forward to it for a couple of reasons. Some you're going to see here in just a sec. Come on, there we go. First of all, we get the island. If you got a PS5 or an Xbox X, we're getting to enter the Isle of Relevancy, which is going to be a lot of fun. It's similar to... They're taking a piece out of NBA 2k25 for doing the island here. They're breaking down everything that you're going to have your mini games. You're going to have your possible, co-op team-ups here. This is where you're going to level up your My players. So, and then let's just move in. This is what I was talking about on the sidecast before here. The all-new showcase hosted by Paul Heyman celebrates one of the most iconic wrestling families dynasties, the Bloodline, featuring Roman Reigns, The Rock, Yokozuna, Jacob Fatu, and more. Relive historic showdowns and flip the script and change the outcome of select matchups. I wonder if they're going to get, they're going to do Rocky Maivia versus the Sultan just to see if they can spoil a few things. Plus extreme dream matches between members of the Bloodline, WWE superstars, and legends. So they could be coming up with some stuff. Expanded gameplay. This is another bonus for me here. Intergender wrestling makes its long-awaited debut in the 2K franchise. Pit WWE or player-created superstars from the men's and women's divisions against each other to set up countless matchups across multiple modes. Additional features include the return of chain wrestling, underground and bloodline rules. The bloodline rules matches, if you haven't heard, you get to store up. It's actually 3 run-ins that you get, and you get to store them up like finishers. And ultimately, you can finish the match 3 on 3, or 4 on 4 essentially, 3 on 3 on the outside, and then finish 6. They don't have the power to do 10-man matches quite yet, so they are doing just the 3 on 3 enter, and I guess 4 on 4. So maybe they can actually do war games properly this time. I am wondering when it says player created superstars, what that entails. Here's the big one for us here, folks. My GM goes worldwide. We can go online, play people in my GM mode. This will get interesting. Once we get to the sidecast, I will have an announcement about what we're going to be doing with 2K24's GM mode, and then I got to work on what we're doing for 25. So this is going to be fun. This is going to be... we will see what happens here. But yeah, they're allowing you to do it they're doing cross-branded PLEs, so they're probably going to have, like we're going to be able to select which PLEs we do. And then this one is another one that intrigues me because I will tell you this. Once we get through my GM mode, which I understand will be about 6 months, if we do it the same pattern that we've been doing before, which realistically we might. We're going to enter into possibly, and I'm going to get to that in just a moment here because it's a little confusing on my end. So WWE Sandbox mode released new upgrades to give players even control of the experience, including the long-awaited return of promos. The new system includes multiple promo types and the outcomes with the new cutscenes, branching choice. Well, I'm looking to see if we can create our own backbreaker universe here with everything that we got here. So, and then my Unified Myrai. I like this for the fact that I don't think a lot of people played the female Myrais. I think most of the people just played the male high rise in 2K24. I'll be honest, I suck at the controls. I haven't played either one. I should, but I don't have the patience to lose all that time and reset all the time, so I'm just leaving that there. But yeah, they're doing take control of your superstar for the women's and men's divisions in a singular multi-gender Myrai story mode with Bayley, Kevin Owens, and other superstars infiltrate NXT and attempt to get control of the entire WWE universe. Featuring new brawl environments, unlockable areas, characters, and more. Plus ally storylines involving Jey Uso, Bianca Belair, Seth freaking Rollins, and other superstars. So yeah, the fact that they have it in one, so you can go male or female, it doesn't matter either way. It's going to be a lot of fun that way. A roster for the ages. WWE 2k25 brings an unparalleled lineup of current superstars from Raw, SmackDown, NXT, plus legends and WWE Hall of Famers. The stacked roster of over 300 playable characters spans multiple generations and features Seth Rollins, Undertaker, The American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Jade Cargill, Rhea Ripley, and more. Well, everybody. This scares me a little bit for one simple reason. Yes, I understand in the intergender thing they talked about created superstars. What if the only created superstar you're allowed to use is the one that you get to create in My Rise? What if you end up only being able to do that? They could create a wrestler out just because they have over 300 wrestlers at their disposal. I think it would be insane. They would lose a lot. But are they that petty that they want to get rid of the all the AEW stuff that they would be able to add into it? It's custom. Everyone does it. So they'd be stupid to do it, but we'll see here. That's why I said I have a concern, and that's the concern I have. Travel up the card while you travel the world. WWE 2k25 gives you access to many popular rings from WWE events. So I will admit, I will be part of the problem. I will be picking up the deluxe model here. I will, as I bring it back to a chat screen here real quick. We'll get to your feedback here in just a moment. It does concern me a little bit. The graphics are great. I agree. The graphics are incredible on this game. The gameplay mechanics seem to be fun. I think they're going to get everything down. I will be, like I said, I'll be paying for the whole thing because the DLC packs, it almost feels like it would be worthwhile to do it if I'm going to be picking those up. And we got the Series X, so we will be able to dive in a little bit more into other stuff. I will announce on the channel here, like I was going to wait till we get started, but very quickly, I'll let you know, we're going to be wrapping up season 4 here, and that's where we're going to cut it off, and we're only going to be doing one show a night now. I did the math. If we go one show a night, we will get up to about March 7th, and that's when the early release is. We won't be getting to it to the 15th because, well, frankly, I get physical, and physical copies aren't available till the 14th, so that's just the way it is. So we are going to be doing just one show a night here. If you guys aren't familiar on the YouTube here of our WWE 2k25 My GM series, there is an entire series of 80 videos of our run as GM here of SmackDown as we run through. But yeah, I'm going to scroll up here. I'm still working on the display to make sure I can show you guys the comments as they come down. Let me throw these up here. We're looking at, but then again, talking about the price here. McCurdy, $60 standard, $80 for Deadman, $130 for Bloodline US. Yeah, that makes sense. And at PJC, same thing. For these games, I don't like how oppressively expensive video games have become. $90 for the vanilla game, $180 for the deluxe is such an expensive risk to take on more than minor tweaks at a roster update. I think the online GM has done a lot to increase that, so I could sort of justify it on this one because they are doing an actual decent upgrade on this, in my opinion. Let's see here. Might be salty after video games after MLB The Show 25 is going to be not going to be on Game Pass. We're going to talk about MLB The Show next week here. Just because they only announced the cover stars, I want a video before we can get into it here. So, and Snow Penguin with a 20 stream streak, thank you for being here. Bloodline rules, yes, there are going to be 3 extra people, like 3 run-ins you can do, and they're going to be charged like finishers apparently. So we're going to get more details as it goes along, but yeah. Can you tell the story of the Bloodline without people who are currently in AEW? 2/3 of that main event isn't even in AEW now. Yeah, fair enough. And Nats fan has called me out for my GM. And Red Flame's your champion. Well, that explains a lot. I tried playing the Women's My Rise this year, but the first match was so boring. That's it. Like, you got to make it fun for everybody and whatnot, so... Can I brawl at Cody's bus? Maybe. That might be a way to do here. Hope they have another War Games match in My Rise because that was awesome. Yeah. I've seen a lot of people look forward to the My Rise go along. TNA DLC by Nats fan here. Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me, but there's going to have to be a contract deal made out for that. So, honestly, I think unless they can monetize community creations, people are rather downloading a creator wrestler, Uncle Howdy, and going to be paying $10 for a Wyatt DLC. Yeah. Like, I think they might be getting rid of the they might be getting rid of community creations, and it wouldn't surprise me if they do that. Just for the fact that, like, hell, I'd be having an AEW side stream here with WWE 2K if I could. So we'll see how that goes. Want to see how they do the WWE Park, Jay Quick? I agree with you on that. I want to see how they do with the WWE Park. That explains a lot. Yeah, that explains a lot. Well, unfortunately, the fact that they got that many people on the roster, it sort of gives them an excuse not to have any extras on there. So then I'm going to try more control over finances. Hopefully I can enjoy the fun. I want to see if I can get some challengers here that we can do online on stream for my GM. We might have to take some time to focus it. Zodiac, I will definitely be talking to you as we get things going here, because I know we could have a lot of fun with this together and help. I also want to help a lot of channels too. The only reason I don't want them getting rid of community creations is because of the community here on Twitch that is rebuilding to get each other's wrestlers as community. There's a guy that if you're here familiar with the channel and been here quite a bit, make sure you follow. Once again, buddy of mine, Walker Pipe Guy. Walker Pipe Guy runs a stream that all his money goes towards the Stillary Children's Hospital here in Edmonton. And he does a wrestling night every month, which involves creator wrestlers. All his donators become wrestlers in there. I am currently the Mr. Money in the Bank hold. And if they shut down the creator wrestlers, that's basically done. So that could be a lot part of it. But folks, in the chat, let me know exactly what your thoughts are. We're going to wrap up this part of the YouTube video because we got AEW Dynamite coming up under the corner here. I will tell you this, I'll be getting the Bloodline edition for 2K25. We'll have a run at it. We'll give our thoughts. We'll get a review up on it. Hopefully next week we're going to be able to talk about the preview of MLB The Show 25. And all the interesting quirks that are going in there, and the fact that they're announcing things a month earlier than usual. But with that, make sure you give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and we will see you all here next time on the Backbreaker Gaming YouTube channel. Take care, everybody.